Okay, so we are going to do this reading on what is your person's current energy and any kind of actions, or what are their intentions. I'm just going to see what comes out in the cards. So depending on what goes on in your pile, we'll ask whatever question comes out from there, okay? So 3 piles to choose from. And real quick before we get started, I just wanted to point out, I know that I said in my last reading I was working on a reading about what scares your person about you. I decided not to do that. I actually started that reading. I got kind of halfway in and realized that it was really like more of a fear-based reading, which actually brought out a lot of anxiety. And that's just not the energy that I kind of want to bring to my channel or bring to you guys. And so until I can kind of figure out a better way to kind of focus on that reading, I'm going to just leave that one as it is, and we're just going to focus on something else, okay? Also, the reading after this one is going to be, I promise y'all, the singles reading that y'all voted on, and that's the one that you voted on is the singles What's Next in Love. So be looking out for that one. That one's going to be a longer reading, and I'm also going to offer an extended with it. Okay, so that being said, 3 piles to choose from. I'm going to pull some stickers from the box to put on top of these piles just to add to it a little bit. So pile 1 here, this is the Final Rose Tarot, and your sticker is going to be, okay, we have Tropical Rainforest, the green pineapple here on top of the rose. And then pile 2 is the Influence of the Angels Tarot. And we have, I tried to give this to my son just this morning. It's the monkey with the 3D glasses on, okay? And then pile 3 is the Moon Witch Tarot. And you have the, oh, what's this? How cool is that? That is just bizarre. That's the Moon Witch sticker that I got with this tarot deck. That is freaking amazing. I hope that y'all stuck around to see that, because that is awesome. How cool. Okay, so I'm amazed by that still. Okay, guys, so 3 piles to choose from here. What's your person's current energy towards you and any actions or intentions towards you? So pile 1, 2, and 3. Timestamps are down below, and I'll see you at the top. Hey, pile 1. So if you chose the Final Rose Tarot and then this Tropical Rainforest sticker, intuitive wise, kind of what I'm picking up here is that, well, pineapples are sweet. Pineapples might be significant to you for some reason. But the tropical rainforest, you know how the rainforest is like just, and it seems so like healing in a way, you know, with the way that the rainforest, and it rains there. It's not like I've been there a lot or anything. I'm just saying the way that I see it or feel about it is just a very kind of healing energy. Like that rain is just that healing space, you know, where it kind of comes and goes. Also, it's so green there and like just all this growth, you know. So it's like this Empress kind of energy that I'm feeling here. But tropical rainforest, and it's with tropical, it's exotic, it's different. This person could look at you as someone that is very exotic or very different for them, but also have like a healing aspect to you. Someone that can help them kind of grow in some kind of way. And there's a sweetness that's about you with this being a pineapple as well. Also, pineapples take a long time to grow, and so there may be something to do with the amount of growth that you've experienced that this person's kind of recognizing in you, that's very significant. So you may have had like some kind of glow up recently or something to that effect. So I'm going to put tarot to the side. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few of these. I didn't know I was going to do that till now. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a few of these. These are Once Upon a Dream oracles here from Moonmoth Goddess, who has a YouTube channel. It's pretty awesome. Okay. That thing is really smoking. Really smoking, isn't it? Okay. So let's get a look at your person's overall energy here? What is pile one's person's overall energy? What's their overall energy here for pile one's person? So we have faithful and desire. Not surprised. I felt that with that pineapple. I don't know if it's everybody, but for some reason when you just feel like sometimes you can just crave a pineapple. Like the taste of a pineapple for me is like very unique. The sweetness of a pineapple. And this is why I'm saying this is because this is kind of how I feel like your person's feeling about you. Okay, we also have destruction. Okay, so I do feel as if I think that this person kind of, and I don't know why I'm going into how they see you right now, but maybe they're kind of just thinking about this significantly right now. But I feel like this person is kind of seeing you maybe as someone that has had like a lot of growth. I'm just feeling like maybe you've been beat down a lot, and they may connect with you on that level. They may feel as they've kind of felt that same way in life, like they've been beat down a lot, like other people kind of they've just been through a lot, just like you have. And that connection is there. This person also feels like you're very faithful or loyal, like you have a loyal heart, and that's something that kind of, it's actually something I think that turns this person on, because I think that is something that they desire, and they may desire that so much so because they feel that same way about themselves. There's a lot of things about you that remind this person the things that they like about themselves, which is really kind of what we want from someone, right? I mean, you may be more expressive when it comes to that, and that's something maybe this person kind of lacks. Okay, so I'm going to get an oracle for overall as far as the connection goes, how they're seeing the connection, and then we'll get tarot. And these are the oracles of the fairies. Okay, how is pile one's person seeing this connection with pile one? Oh, that flipped right over. We have protect your dreams here. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. There may be some kind of dream or idea that this person has about this connection that they may not be fully expressing to you right now. You know, the way that they kind of see this connection going, or where they see this connection going, maybe something that they're not completely being honest with you about. And that may be because they may be just holding back because they don't want to. I just feel this kind of feeling of this person not wanting to cause any kind of destruction. So it's like they want to just move at a slow rate. Also, you notice all the greenery here, like we talked about with your sticker. There is a level of wanting to make sure that they stay grounded here and not get too far into their fantasy, too far into their dream of what this connection could be or what it is, or their desires. They're trying to remain kind of grounded. It's like that Knight of Pentacles energy, kind of staying determined, staying focused, staying faithful, but not wanting to cause any kind of destruction. This person may be really paying attention to what they say to you, how they say things to you. They could feel like you are protected because you've had this destruction here in your life. So they could feel that you're guarded, but this person could also feel that way as well, and that's why they're kind of picking up on that in you. You know, they recognize that in you. They understand it. I definitely feel like this person wants to protect this connection, though, overall. And any kind of dream that they have of what this connection could be or is. Look at that. The Two of Cups just decided to just pop right out of the deck. So, cheers. That's what it says. What else? We have the Knight. Look at that. Then there's the Knight of Pentacles that we just got done talking about, and it's in reverse. We'll get to that. Okay, let's go ahead and get everything out. What else here? Calling this person. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse. We also have the Two of Swords upright. And the Knight of Wands, the front runner. I love the names on these cards. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers. Then we'll go ahead and talk about what I'm seeing, and then we'll get some clarifiers here. Let me move these over just a little bit. I want to start here, obviously, with the Two of Cups that came out. This person is definitely seeing this partnership here with you. And I call that a partnership because we haven't got the clarifiers out yet, and there's some conflicting energies here. The reason there's conflicting energies because of this Two of Swords. This person's still kind of in this place to where they're indecisive, or could be trying to make some sort of decision here. This could be someone that you've already had a past with, and there was some sort of destruction that took place when it comes to that. Because this Eight of Cups is saying that this is something that this person's going back to, or they're thinking about going back to. I think this person kind of is mixed between, what is grounded here and this desire that they feel at the same time. They're really somebody that's really trying to stay in line with themselves and not get out of bounds. I don't know why I'm saying it in that way, but it's the way that it's coming through. You have two Knights here, by the way, and Knights and these two twos as well. And then you have that 8 in the middle, which is progress. I feel this backwards energy. So I feel like this is someone that you're either going back to or they're coming back to you. But there's just this unsureness there. And I think this person is more so fighting with themselves about what kind of energy they really want to bring to this connection. This Knight of Pentacles in reverse is something that's, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'm anxious to see what the clarifier will say with that, because when the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, it can be a more self-focused, selfish kind of energy. And this person may be kind of in that space where they're trying to protect themselves, like we talked about. But they still see this partnership here. They're just sitting in a place of trying to make a decision about maybe this Knight of Cups energy and this Knight of Wands energy. If they want to continue to kind of move forward in this kind of energy, or if they want to not, how they want to protect this connection. And it's almost like they're wanting to protect it from themselves. So this person's holding back, I feel. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Okay. Yeah, you have look at that. The Ace of Cups in reverse. There's a risk here, okay? I think this person's seeing this partnership as I'm feeling like slow and steady here. Slow and steady. It's funny, too, because he's winning the race here. And it's usually to say slow and steady wins the race. I do think this person is in this place to where they may be afraid to take a risk as far as opening themselves up completely in this connection. And that's why this Ace of Cups is here in reverse. But you still have that Two of Cups that's there. They see this partnership. They see this connection here with you. But this person could be kind of unsure if you feel the same way that they do. And so they could be holding back from this Ace of Cups. There is definitely some unsureness that they're feeling here in this connection. Tell me about that Knight of Pentacles, please. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? 2 cards flipped over, guys. The Chariot, which makes sense. And this is a special card in this deck. It's called the Producer Plant. And it's about someone that kind of, it's kind of like the Tower, but it's someone else that comes in and causes destruction. It's that person. This is focused on that person that planted the bomb, right? And when it comes up in reverse, I feel like what it's saying here, especially with the Chariot being here, which is Cancer energy, by the way, this is kind of insinuating that they do not want, again, to cause destruction. They don't want to be the one to cause something terrible happening here in this connection. They want to protect whatever this is to them. And that may be what part of the reason why they don't want to take a risk here. It's also self-focused. So the Chariot is a card of someone taking the reins for themselves. And I feel like what's going on in this scenario, especially with this Knight of Pentacles being here in reverse, this person's not, they're wanting to hold their ground and move this thing in a positive direction without causing destruction. So I feel like this really cautious energy that's coming over this person. So let's see why the 8 of Flutes is in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse, please. Oh, it just chunked it out there, didn't it? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say this, but see how the suitcase is being packed here? But it's in reverse, so it's like you're going back to something like that. And I was wondering if it had something to do with travel. And then this came out, which is next destination, the three of Wands, the 3 of Roses. And then now you have the 7 of Swords here, which is deception. And it also, this one's named for the wrong reasons. So this person doesn't want to move forward for the wrong reasons. They want to, this person wants just to be honest in this connection. They don't want to cause any kind of, they don't want to, how do I say this? If this person, I'm having a hard time saying this, and this person maybe have a hard time saying this, and they maybe haven't told you this. They could be thinking about it. They don't want to move forward in this connection for the wrong reasons. They don't want to come back to you for the wrong reasons, and they don't want to give you that impression. Okay? So they're being strategic here about how they do move forward. There's the 3 of Wands is a card of waiting. Waiting to see how things go. So if this is someone that's coming back from your past, this person's in this place to where they're waiting to see how things unfold, and they're not giving you this Ace of Cups. They're building, what they're doing here is very strategic. They're building this partnership back up to a certain point, and then kind of seeing how it kind of develops over that. Just like that pineapple, and it takes like what, a year or something like that for a pineapple to grow. I know it's like a really long time. This is what this person's kind of doing. I think they're also kind of, and I don't mean this in a negative way at all, it's just I don't know how else to say it. They could be kind of testing you to see how faithful you are towards them. And that is a mechanism for protection. They're trying to protect themselves. They could also be trying to protect some kind of dream they have. So it's almost like in their head, they're saying, don't screw this up, don't screw this up. Don't act on any desires that they have. Don't give the wrong impression. Don't do things for the wrong reasons or jump into something, because that may be something that they did in the past that caused destruction. So the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Possessiveness. So possessive. It's like in reverse. Yeah. They're kind of in this place to where For some of you, they're trying to break themselves free of having to make any certain kind of decision here. For some of you, though, they're trying to figure out if this is something that they can continue or they need to break themselves free from. The reason I want to say that, and that's not going to be for everybody, and I know that that's confusing when we say that as readers, but I think this person ultimately just doesn't want this destruction to take place, especially if this is something that is a friendship. You know, this Two of Cups that's here. If this is someone that just is in your life as a friend or something to that nature, and you've mended things, that they don't want to be having to face a decision of should I stay or should I go kind of thing. But for some of you, they kind of are. I mean, they may tell themselves they're not, but they are still kind of thinking about it or contemplating that. Should I break myself free from this, or should I continue to invest in this? I think they're fighting with this Knight of Wands here. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, the final two. They're guys, this person's in the middle of making a decision. You have the 2, 2, 2 here. The only one that you don't have is the Two of Wands. But you have the Three of Wands. So they've already made that plan. They've already made a plan for the future. Okay, so let's focus here real quick. This person could be balancing a lot of different things in their life. But I think most importantly for you, what they're balancing here is, I think what they feel inspired to do and their desires, which we talked about up here, okay? I think that they're trying to balance out what they... holding back. I think they're trying to balance out holding back. I need to make a decision here of what I should hold on to and what I should let go of, because should I let my guard down, or should I continue to be in, you know, maybe a Knight of Wands kind of energy here, but I don't want to cause destruction here. So I need to find balance when it comes to this Knight of Wands, this desire that I have, or this goal that I have, or this dream that I want to protect. And this could have to do with their just life in general, you know, something that they want to accomplish here with the front runner, and balancing out you and this goal or dream that they have and how that all kind of fits together. This person is most definitely in a balance act right now. Let's get some more. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups, please, in reverse. Okay. You have the Advisor here and the Queen of Wands as well in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse, actually. The Advisor is the Hierophant, and we have Pisces and Leo energy here. I think this person I'm actually going to get one more for this real quick. I know that's a lot of cards, but I need to know this before I open my mouth. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Gotcha. Okay. I got it. I was wondering that. Insecurity. The Queen of Wands, when she's in reverse, she's not very open. And like we talked about here, about this person seeing a certain level of protection in you, they could sense that maybe you're a little bit insecure, and that's something that you're kind of keeping to yourself when it comes to this connection. This person could also feel like, again, I think that they don't know how you feel. I think this person doesn't know what you feel for them. And you could be keeping yourself very to yourself about that. And what's happening is it's actually causing some insecurities in this connection. Especially when it comes to the Ace of Cups. I don't feel like this is a full-fledged connection here. I feel like this is the connection in question. And I think that this person honestly wants you to come out of your shell. I think this person wants you to open up to them. I think that they want you to let your guard down here so that they can figure out what it is that you actually feel for them. And right now they're seeing you as this high priestess energy, which is someone that's mute about how they feel and what their intuition's telling them and everything else. They keep all that stuff to themselves, and it's causing some insecurities here in this connection. You also have this Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is, again, I feel like maybe you just came out of the cold with this person, or maybe this person just came out of the cold with you, or it's just in this connection in general. And I think that, again, they recognize that you're kind of maybe more insecure at this point than maybe you were in the past. They could have turned down your offer here with this Ace of Cups being in reverse. And they're recognizing that it's caused this guardedness to you now. So I know that was a mouthful. That was a lot that came out with all that. And not all of that's going to resonate with everybody. Tell me, I want to know about this. I want to know about the Four of Pentacles in reverse, please. I have another card for the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Sure, we'll give you two of them. We have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. You know, to have the Two of Swords here and the Ace of Swords in reverse, obviously, this person, I feel like Six of Swords here, these are all swords besides the Pentacles, which is that releasing of that. This person is making this decision on if they want to bring some kind of clarity here, or if they want to remain in this calmer place with you. This is a truth here this person's kind of sitting on as well. Well, tell me more about that, Ace of... What is the truth? The Ace of Mirrors in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Roses. The Nine of Wands. Okay. Not having a clear understanding if this thing is kind of in a calmer place, or if they want to kind of rattle things here, is something that this person is, this is the struggle. This is what's laying on this person. This person's sitting on this decision. For some of you, this right here, this Eight of Cups with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords, this person, if you're distant from this person or something to that nature, and they're planning on coming back, they're waiting here. They've already made some kind of plan, but they're waiting. And they could be waiting to try to figure out how you kind of feel. Or they could sense that you're waiting on them. They don't feel like they have the full truth here when it comes to how you feel, though, and it's leaving them in a place to feeling indecisive. Because remember, they don't want to do something for the wrong reasons, because that's something that's going to lay on them. I think this person's very unsure about why you're in this connection or this partnership. And it's because they're starting to pick up on those insecurities that you feel. And it's starting to get to this person. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Whoa, landed right there, didn't it? That was pretty cool. So that's the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This, and then you have that Page of Wands, free spirit. And the King of Wands, there's a lot of desire here. And I love these cards, guys. I laugh at the names of them here. You have the Ten of Wands, which is that heavy burden, shoulder to cry on. That's the heavy burden. You have the wish fulfillment card here with fantasy suites, which there's tons of desire here that this person has for you. I mean, for some of you, this person's just trying to figure out if they want to act on that or not. That wish fulfillment is here. I think this person, if this is you, on the other hand, this person knows that you have that wish fulfillment with them as well. But there's some insecurities that come out when it comes to the feelings that cause a damper on that. But you have the King of Wands here, the executive producer here, and the Page of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Guys, this person has a lot of desire here for you. And they're overwhelmed by balancing that desire. Because I think this is someone that just doesn't want to hurt you. And they know that without, I think this person knows without love, or however they've done you in the past, has caused these insecurities here with you, and you're keeping to yourself, and they can't read you. You know, it's like this person can't read you. I don't know what pile one's thinking. I don't know what they really want. Even if you tell them and you say something about what you want here, they're still unsure about that. This person's trying to figure out if they should even let their guard down here with you. You have the King and Queen of Wands here, by the way. This counterpart energy with that Two of Cups. This person sees you as this counterpart energy. It's just like this connection has no... This person doesn't know what you want. They don't know if you want the same things that they want. Okay. There's not an authenticity here. And this is what something this person does want. They feel inspired here to let their guard down and open up to you. But they're balancing out how to open up to you about this. Not of Roses. I want to know something else real quick. Can you give me one more for this Knight of Wands? Wait, you know what? Let's do this. What is the Seven of Roses in reverse? Okay. Yeah, look at that. The King of Swords, Aquarius energy. And now you have the, oh, that's Judgment in reverse. And the cliffhanger is underneath that. The final rose and the cliffhanger. Boy. Drama. Judgment in reverse. This person, guys, with this King of Swords, this person wants to be honest with you about something. They want to be honest with you about this this Knight of Wands. They don't want to give you the wrong impression. What do they want to say? What does this person want to say to Kyle? One, I love you unconditionally. This person say? I know you don't feel the same. I think this person doesn't feel like you want them in the same way they want you. I mean, that's what it comes down to. This person, I do feel like this person loves you or cares about you to the least. You know, I feel like this person definitely sees this as something that they want to protect. But they also don't want to give you the wrong impression. But they're having a hard time balancing out the desires that they have for you. You know, when you desire somebody in a certain way, or you just can't keep your hands off of that person, you could give off the wrong impression, and you can make you feel like, or make that other person feel like they don't have any feelings. It's just all driven by lust. I think this is something this person wants to let their guard down and kind of be communicative to you, get you to see and understand how they really feel here. But they're guarded because they don't necessarily know exactly how you feel, and they know that if you have some kind of guard up here, it's because of whatever happened here in the past with this person, or whatever happened in the past was just you, if you don't have a past with this person, and you're carrying a guard from that. Okay, what else would this person say to Pile 1 if they could say anything? Look at that, see? I'll wait for a sign for you. This person's trying to gauge how you feel. If you have a past with this person, they're trying to figure out if you still have feelings for them, or if it's one-sided. I wish that you would come back. I don't react when people mention you. Your body language says so much. I'm telling you, this person's reading into everything that they can possibly read into to try to figure out how you feel. And I think that they're contemplating just letting their guard down and being logical about things and opening up to you. They want to have some clear communication here. That's what it is. I wish I could share my good news with you. I wonder what that is. We'll get a card for that. What else would this person say to Paula if they could say anything? There you go. I love you. Right on top of that King of Swords. I think this is what this person's contemplating. Opening up to you about how they feel. They want to open up to you about how they feel. Because they know that you have this guard up with you. You're not being completely open and honest with them. And they know that if this is someone from your past, they know that you have that guard up with them, because they could have rejected you with this Ace of Cups in reverse. And this is the Queen of Wands here. I feel like this is your energy, because their bottom of the deck energy is the King of Wands. So I want to see, what do I want to see? Well, thanks. That's it. That's what they said with my Amazon thing going off over here. Can I have some advice moving forward for Pile 1? Advice for Pile. Oh, I wanted to see about this. That's what I was going to see. Let's look into that real quick. What is this about? King of Cups at the bottom of the deck now. Tell me about, what is this? I wish I could share my good news with you, Spirit. That flipped right over. Look at that. It says opening up. This is strength. This is strength and tarot. Leo energy. What else was strength here? Clarify. They've gained some kind of courage here. Look at that. The Devil. I wish I could share my good news with you. And you got the Devil and strength. They could have overcome some sort of fear here, or overcome some sort of anxiety, or overcame something that was keeping them trapped. Yeah, something that they felt like it was a heavy burden on their shoulders. They felt like they overcame. And that's something that they wish that they could kind of share with you. For some of you, guys, for some of you, Now you have the Two of Roses. You have all the twos out, guys. And that's called the Day card. And the Queen of, look at that, another counterpart energy out here. The Queen of Swords. Okay, for some of you, this person wishes that they could open up to you and talk to you about their anxieties and their stress and what burdens them here in this connection. And with it saying, I wish I could share my good news with you, it's just that this person, like I said in the beginning, recognizes this healing nature that you may have, and they feel like if they could open up to you more and maybe you not be so guarded, they not be so guarded, that they could, you know, you could help them kind of turn this negativity more into a something that would work for their benefit, you know, that would help them. That's something that you do, I feel like, is help this person kind of get through that kind of stuff. You have a healing energy to them. That's what I picked up on the beginning of your reading here, and that's why they're wanting to protect this. Advice moving forward for pile 1, please. Holy cow, that just popped right out of there. Your advice is to trust the situation here. You have trust number 34, which adds to 7, which is about alignment. And everything's going to unfold here when it's meant to. I think that the growth and the foundation of this connection is going to slowly kind of come together in the way that it's meant to. They're asking you not to be too far in your head here, not to develop too much anxiety or feel the need to have to wear so much of a mask. They want you to trust the situation and the growth that's taking place here in the situation. Let's see what the future of the connection is with some eyes in. Future of the connection, Spirit. Well, geez. Look, yeah, you're gonna gain some information that you didn't know before, but they're also asking you to listen to your own intuition here and what it's telling you. If you've been too far into readings or you know, whatever it is, if you've been like spying on this person or whatever it is, they're wanting you to take a step back and just go inside and listen to your own intuition so that you can trust the situation. All things are aligned in your favor here. Luck is on your side. There's opportunities here in this connection that are going to unfold, but you need to kind of, if you are in a very anxious energy, it can move you into a place to where you make not such good decisions. And they're wanting you to not do that. We have friends here. So again, could be someone that is a friend here. Or this may be kind of the connection that you're wanting here with this person or wanting to manifest here with this person. You have some sort of commitment that's coming in that's going to be healing and nurturing and missing you. This person, guys, they want to protect this connection, okay? You need to trust that feeling that you have. If that is something your intuition's telling you, then listen to it, okay? Don't go off and listen to readers on YouTube. I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry. But there are some that will play in more to the negativity of the connection. Just if you find one that's kind of not making you feel so great, even if it's my readings, you know, it doesn't matter. They're wanting you to just trust the situation and listen to yourself. I think that the two of you kind of miss this connection and want to nurture this connection, and you both feel this healing aspect here. These are all good cards, guys. There's nothing bad here as far as future energies go. Okay, so let's get some. What are we gonna get? Let's get an affirmation card. Why not? And then we'll get some initials. Or affirmation for pile 1, please. Affirmation for pile 1, please. Affirmation for pile 1, please. Thank you. Connection. Yep. There's more here, I think. Yep. Beauty. Yeah, there's an insecurity that's coming. An insecurity that's coming from you. Maybe not completely within yourself, but definitely of this connection, okay? They're wanting you to acknowledge your worth or your value in this connection. This person sees it. Beauty. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. I love that one. This connection here, you both see this connection, the uniqueness of this connection with the snowflake that's here, but not letting outside influences kind of affect that, okay? Connection. I'm connected to the multitudes and I can access their support at any time. Even a stranger offers a sense of comfort when they smile at me or make a dumb comment about the weather. Everyone is waiting to connect. All I need to do is open myself up and pay attention. Note to self, work on witty batter about weather-related stuff. So yeah, I mean, open it up here is a big part of your whole reading in this connection. And I think that that's something that will come here in time that this person wants. Okay, so I'm gonna get a couple of key cards. Why not? They're right here. Okay, we have, who am I? Yeah, be authentic here. Go within, we talked about that. Move away. Yeah, move away from anything that you feel like we talked about. If you feel like it's causing you any kind of anxieties or anything like that, move away from that. Transformation is going to happen here in this connection and completion. Okay. There's going to be some sort of something different about this connection is going to take place. We have the X sitting at that crossroads. We have Z, V, N, S, K, C, Y, A, V, A, D, W or M, and G. See ya. I'm seeing that in there for some reason. I also see damn. I think this person, I think that you're struggling with your insecurities, guys, and your worth, and this person is so attracted to you. There's an attraction that's here. So if you've really been questioning that, let me just be the one to say, they had all the wands. You have all the wands. You have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. You have all the wands. That's somebody that's very in desire. They're very, so much so, like there's this desire here for you that they're having to kind of try to balance it. So just know that that's there, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see them up close. These could be initials or spell something out that may resonate with you. I'm going to leave you here. Hope you enjoyed this reading. I know it was longer than I expected. Imagine that. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it resonates. Hope it helps you guys to move forward and gives you some peace of mind. And that's all I have. If you want a personal reading from me, that is in the description box. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye. Hey, Batu. So if you chose the influence of the Angels Tarot with this monkey sticker and the 3D glasses on. So how is this person's current energy? How are they feeling towards you? I mean, there's a playfulness that's here, obviously, with the monkey energy. Monkeys are also very intelligent, and they may be trying to use their intelligence here when it comes to this connection, trying to use their logic, trying to think more in their head and not so much any their emotions, you know. But there is definitely a playful energy here. I think this person towards you currently, they're in this. I mean, he's even got a huge grin on his face. I think they're just in this playful mode, but in this energy, they're still really kind of looking at this in every angle possible. They may be someone that's trying to be more focused in the 3D and not so much in the 5D of the connection, like not overthinking things. They also might, they may be in a place to where they're kind of protecting themselves a little bit, or not wanting to kind of put those rose-colored gloss. God, I can't say it. Rose-colored glasses on, you know. Maybe they're kind of in a space to where they want to just stay grounded, you know, 3D. Okay. Focus on what it's funny too, because I'm getting this playful energy here, but it's still like they just want to make sure that they're focused on the reality, you know, and not too far into this connection, because that might be kind of overwhelming for this person. Okay, so let's get some, we're going to get some of these oracles. These are Once Upon a Dream oracles to see what this person's overall energy is. I mean, I have to say, there may be some monkey business going on. They may be afraid of that. They may be afraid you're up to something. What can you tell me, Spirit, about Pile 2's person? Well, that came right out. Illumination. This person could... This person has some kind of idea. Maybe communicative idea towards you. Something they want to illuminate to you. Intervention. This person may want to communicate sorry, I know I completely paused for a second. I think this person wants to communicate how they feel, and they could have just came into like some kind of new epiphany awareness, or they could have been just woken up to something here. This is going to be interesting. I can tell. There's an awakening I think this person's experienced here in this connection that they want to share. You have broken here. This person's been broken into about they've been illuminated here to something, and it's caused this intervention inside of them about this brokenness. You have forgotten at the bottom of the deck with Cinderella's slipper. And there's a butterfly on it, like transformation. And broken. This person's holding on to something here they feel like has illuminated them into some realizations of this broken energy. Maybe what has been broken in this connection, or how things have been broken in this connection. I'm going to get one of these fairy oracles to see how this person's feeling about this connection overall, okay? How is this person feeling, Spirit, about this connection? Overall energy for this Pile 2's person. How are they feeling about this connection? Come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them is showing you that maybe hands make light work. Many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. I think that this person is having, you see how these two angels are together? And this one angel's pointing down, like, look down here, and this other one here's kind of got their hands across like they're protected or guarding themselves. I think that this person's kind of in this place to where they're seeing things in a completely different way than they saw them before, and it has something to do with you and them coming together in this connection, how things could kind of come together, how things should be working here, or how to kind of mend what's broken. Or needing to mend what's broken. This is definitely someone that wants to work with you. Wants to come together. You know, You could be very different from this person because you have all these different kind of fairies here, but it's saying, you know, if they all work in a group, then working as a team could help get the job done. So let's see what tarot says. What is it for Paul 2, please? How's Paul 2's person feeling? The Eight of Cups in reverse. So this is a connection there's been something here that's maybe been unfulfilling in the past that's coming, you're going back to, you're moving back to, okay? The Three of Swords in reverse, and this is this energy of this forgiveness, overcoming grief with broken and coming together and intervention. This person's trying to figure out how to mend things here with you, or how things should and could come together. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups in reverse, and here's that realization here with this Four of Cups in reverse. This person could have sat in a place to where they felt this brokenness here for a long time, and now they're kind of figuring out how to move forward. This is very slow, very, very slow moving energy of this person coming into this awareness or realization. They may have been kind of looking at this connection in a particular way for a long period of time, and it's caused them a lot of pain. They're coming out of that now, okay? They're having this intervention here about what is, look, he's pointing down to the earth, like this is what's the reality of what's going on, which is the same thing I got from your sticker with the 3D thing. So whatever this person's coming back to, and they're releasing themselves from grief, they have this kind of idea or knowing now of the realization of how things can kind of come together and be realigned. What they want. This person's kind of figuring out how they want things to be in this connection. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. There is a... that thing's going crazy. There is a... This is the communication. This person's kind of delaying this communicating all this to you. We're going to figure out why that is. Tell me about the Eight of Cups in reverse. This reading is about this person trying to figure out how to stabilize this connection in a way that they have not seen before, because they've been illuminated to past pain, grief, and how to release themselves from that when it comes to this connection. So this connection could be something that was hurting this person, and now they've kind of realized that maybe it was something that they were doing in this connection, or allowing you or something to do with this connection to hurt them. Maybe there was a certain particular, could have been you could have rejected this person. The Four of Cups is a card of rejection, but it's where somebody's rejecting everything else because they're focused on that cup, that whatever happened in the past, you know, they're focused on that. And this person in reverse is not focused on that anymore. They're seeing things in a different way. They're seeing this pain in a different way. They're seeing coming back from healing. This person's went through this healing, I feel like, guys, when it comes to this connection. And now they're determined to kind of take things slow. Knight of Pentacles. They're determined to kind of get to a happier place in this connection, but they're frustrated with communication as well. I think they're frustrated with themselves too, because maybe they've been trying to communicate something, but they haven't known exactly how to do that. Tell me about the, okay, yeah, the Devil in reverse. They're coming back to this, and they want to come back to this in a way of releasing themselves from any kind of toxicities that happened in this connection. This broken energy. It needs to be an intervention here, and being illuminated to the things that have caused this brokenness that's taken place, this pain that's taken place. You have the Moon in reverse as well, which is again coming out of the illusions, being illuminated. This person is different. They're different. They have... all of these cards are good cards to see in reverse. Besides this Eight of Wands, which is the delay, which isn't even that bad, but a lack of progress moving forward. And the reason that that's here is because this person's been trying to figure out how to move forward, how to come together. And they have figured this out. They figured out what they want here. They want to release themselves of the negativity. They have figured out what has been causing them this pain, and they have been illuminated to that. The moon in reverse is that. It's about not letting stress, not letting anxieties, not letting fear of anything kind of hold you back. And they're not letting this pain or this heartbreak here hold them back. This is somebody that wants to come correct. You know, why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Okay, now you have the Magician here. Yeah, slowly but surely, this person's kind of realizing that they have all the tools that they need here in order to kind of make things unfold, have things come together. Look, she's holding like this thing up, like I have this idea of this plan and how to make this happen. And you notice the Pentacles here and the Pentacles here, both in the same spot on the table. This person knows what they want to do in this connection. They know what effort they want to make. They know what energy they want to put into this. Why is the Four of Cups in reverse? What is the Four of Cups in reverse, Spirit? The Fool in reverse. This is somebody that doesn't want to take a risk on, this is what they've been kind of illuminated to here. They don't want to take a risk on something that's foolish. They don't want to take a risk on something that's going to cause this brokenness, right? They're being slow. They're being methodical about how they kind of move forward and what is going to bring everything together in the best possible way. This is someone that's almost putting aside their own emotions so that they can have things come together in peace. That's the only way that this person knows how to get rid of the Moon and the Devil. How do we get rid of the anxiety and the stress and all the negativity and toxicity of this relationship or this connection? We have to heal those things. We have to heal heartbreak, heal pain. This is what this person's kind of been doing. And because of that, they're slowly but surely moving forward with whatever it is that they want to manifest. And they know what that is now. They know exactly what that is now. Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? This is someone that's slowing things down. Look at that. The Five of Wands. This person's recognizing that there are differences here in this connection, which is causing conflict. We'll get more information to see what they feel like those are. But whatever it is, they're seeing those differences are what's causing conflict and frustration and a lack of progress in this connection. And they're just wanting to just slow it down. Let's get some more clarifiers. Tell me more about the Five of Wands, please. Why is the Five of Wands here? Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Or the Six of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's coming back. This is someone that wants to communicate to you the struggle that's here between the two of you in this connection. They see things as not being exactly fair, or you see things in different ways, or there's differences here of what each of you want. And they want to fix that, okay? They don't want to ignore it. They want to come back to it and bring up this awareness of it and face it and say, let's fix this. The Six of Swords to me is that card of getting in your car and like hauling ass after a fight. Sitting right on top of that Five of Wands there is exactly the way I'm seeing it. Now, when it's in reverse, it's like, okay, this conflict, I'm feeling conflicted here mentally about this because things don't feel right. And that's frustrating. The way that this is moving forward, the way that this connection is coming together is frustrating. And I know that I need to turn around and go back and hash things out. fix things, and they know they want to do this. This person wants to communicate this to you. Why is the Fool here in reverse? The Two of Wands in reverse. This person's focused on the future of this connection, and if they take a leap or if they act a fool, you know, if they choose the wrong path, how that's going to affect the future here of this connection. And they have this sudden awareness that maybe this future isn't exactly what before they imagined it could be, you know. Before maybe they took a risk took that leap without kind of looking at the whole entire situation as far as the bigger picture goes. And now they're kind of going backwards, and they're seeing this in a way of what's the bigger perspective here. And they're worried about if things continue with this toxicity here, how is that going to affect the future of this relationship? We need to fix this before it gets to a place to where we can't work together, we can't come together. They don't want to. Tell me about the Magician. What is this? Okay, Page of Cups in reverse. Oof. Okay, this person they don't want to be overly emotional about this connection. This is someone that's been illuminated here and said to themselves, maybe I was more emotionally reactive to things in the past, which ended up causing a lot of pain, which ended up causing a separation even. And let's temper that down. Let's not do that anymore. I don't want to be that person anymore. They could maybe even look at themselves as maybe they were emotionally immature in the past, and they weren't able to control that. And that's why they're in this energy now of taking things extremely slow. And this could be something this person wants to apologize for. I emotionally overreacted there. Maybe they were going off of what their anxiety was, or what they could have even gone off of the way they felt lustful wise, you know, towards you in this connection. And that was what was kind of pulling them in. And they don't want to be that same person moving forward. They're not going to jump off that cliff without knowing that somebody's there to catch them, to work with them, to help them, to be there for them. This is someone that doesn't want to get into this connection here with you without knowing that you both have the same understanding of what this is moving forward. So if you're in separation with this person, this is definitely someone that's wanting to come back to you. They've kind of been illuminated and had this intervention to how things kind of ended and why they ended and how all that kind of went together. This person's been through an intense healing cycle here, and now they're in this energy where they're manifesting you back. But they just want to make sure that things go right this time. Tell me about the Moon in reverse. You have the Six of Wands in reverse. Yep. The deception or illusions of this connection, they could have, yeah, I mean, I said it up here with your sticker. They could have felt like they just had rose-colored glasses on in this connection, and they didn't kind of see who was around or what was going to happen. They just kind of went after whatever it was, and then they felt like because of that, not only did it made them not be successful here and fall off of their horse, you know, a fall from grace. This person has a level of I can't think of the word that I'm searching for, and my head's not coming to mind. It's not insecurities. I keep hearing that, but that's not it. But I mean, they could be insecure about how it was that they could have been feeding off of their insecurities in the past. For some of you, like they reacted or did things because of the insecurities that they felt. And that was something that they had to kind of get past. Or pain from this connection, or destruction from this connection could have caused heavy insecurities with this person, and that's something they had to kind of get past. But they feel like they fell from grace in this connection. They feel like their insecurities were exposed in this connection. And that was painful, but it's something that they're getting over and getting through. They're getting like their courage back. And they don't want to be that person, anymore. They don't want to act off of their emotions excessively or not feel like they have control over that anymore. But they feel bad for maybe the way that they've acted in this connection. Tell me more about the devil in reverse. That came right out. Yeah, 2 of Swords in reverse. This person has this idea that of what was making this connection toxic and how to kind of heal that. They've already been illuminated to this. They've already been through this. They're not trying to make a decision about this. They're not seeing things blindly anymore. They see it as plain as day. They're still holding their heart in their hand. I do think this person they still love you. They still care about you. Let's see what this person really wants from you. You have the 9 of Swords in reverse. Light at the end of the tunnel. The Knight of Swords in reverse. And Temperance. This person's trying to find balance, but they're frustrated at themselves. So I feel like for how they've acted, or how things are moving forward. It's not exactly what they wanted, and they're trying to figure out how to communicate this to you. So let's see if we can pick up on that real quick. What? Queen of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. They're trying to figure out how to communicate moving forward, progress in this connection, what they want to do with this connection, how they want it to come together. Okay, so tell me about that. What is Pile 2's person's intentions? We have strength. There's that courage. I told you this person's kind of in patience. Heavy emphasis on patience because you have that 9 of Pentacles. There's that 2 Swords. They're trying to, figure out how they're going to communicate this here to you moving forward. Having courage to do that is also something they're trying to pull on. You have the 4 of Swords in reverse. They don't want you to misunderstand. They don't want you to misunderstand some things here, and we'll get clarified to see exactly what those are. And they also don't want to take too much time in figuring out how to communicate this here to you either. What else? What are this person's intentions? There's that Temperance. Definitely this person's trying to balance this out. And we picked up on that with your sticker here, with that not being too much in the 5D, wanting to stay more in the 3D here. That's what this is for me, this Temperance. Anything else? This person's intentions for Pile 2 moving forward. 2 cards came out. Let's see what those are together. The Star, which is that future energy. And there's that Page of Cups in reverse. This person is saying, and you have the Dolphin here, which is that friendly energy here, coming together, working together. This person's wish here is to, with this Page of Cups in reverse, and normally I wouldn't see it like this, but since we already read into this once and it was there, I'm seeing it the same way. They're looking right at this Temperance. It's like this person saying, okay, I want to keep my emotions in check here in the future. This is my wish. My wish is to kind of remain in this more mature kind of energy when it comes to my emotions and how I express my emotions. Because I have went through this healing process with the Star energy. That's their wish. Their wish is to come together, work together, and have a mature kind of connection when it comes to how you feel and discussing how you feel and moving forward with that. Tell me about strength, please. Strength. We have the Five of Pentacles and the King of Swords in reverse. Whew. This person's afraid of you. No wonder. The reason that they're having to pull on their own inner strength here is because this person's afraid that you're going to cut them off when they come to you like this. They're afraid that you're going to leave them in the cold. And they don't want you to feel that way either. They don't want you to feel like you're going to leave them somewhere. You know, you're not going to... They don't want you to feel as if they're not going to be there because they're still there. That's the misunderstanding. Tell me about the Two of Cups, please. Eight of Swords. So they're a little bit, I mean, in their own head a little bit about how to communicate this to you, okay? This is the holdup. This is why they're frustrated with the communication. Because they want to be the ones to kind of come to you with this decision. They're still kind of contemplating this. I don't think that they're fully on board with, yes, this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm going. They know they want to communicate this, but they're trying to figure out how to do it without this anxiety getting in the way. This is a fear this person has. This is a risk this person's taking because they're risking the progress in this connection and how things come together. So they want to make sure that they say everything correct and not screw it up, you know? Especially if they're coming in with some sort of an apology here. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse? They're giving me so many cards. The Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, that's the misunderstanding. We've already talked about it. This Eight of Pentacles in reverse is the lack of progress here. Taking a break, things not working out. Somebody being guarded and the burdens that are here. This person, in a way, I feel like doesn't want to be a burden to you and doesn't want you to feel like you're not free or you don't have any freedom here, or you have to be like closed off in some kind of way. Or it's something that they don't want this connection to be work. They don't want to be that person that is that burden or that's constantly like emotional about things or whatever it is. They don't want that in this connection. They just want balance and this healing energy. Okay. They're afraid about you being guarded here when they communicate. That's the holdup. Why is the Temperance here? Actions. About this person's actions. Why is Temperance here? Chariot. Yep. They want to balance out the situation, heal this thing, and move in a more positive direction. They want to take the reins here and balance this thing out. They don't feel like this connection's in balance, and they know that. And they want to have this intervention here of what's broken and why it's broken, why this thing is like this, and bring it back together. Come back together. The Moon is in reverse at the bottom of the deck because this is that illumination. This person's being illuminated here to possibly even how they've communicated with you in the past and how that maybe came across. They don't want there to be any kind of illusions. They want to be open. They want to be clear about how they feel. Let's see what they would say to you if they could say anything. Let's get some message cards. Okay. They want trust in this connection. They don't want there to be any kind of questions here. They want to be able to trust you and you trust them. Tell me about whatever's been broken here. It's like they want to put these pieces back together. What would this person say to pile 2 if they could say anything? I'm becoming a better person, and that's this whole energy of them trying to be more, not letting their emotions get the best of them. I pretend that you don't mean that much. They may be playing like, okay, so this balance with this as well is, you know, when someone is illuminated to how they kind of emotionally reacted or overreacted to a situation, then they kind of can do the opposite and underreact to a situation, you know, and they're trying to find this balance, this middle ground when it comes to that. So they could be also pretending like you don't mean that much to them when really you do. They just don't want to kind of scare you off, you know what I mean? Because they've maybe done that in the past. I feel so happy with you, and that's a star energy. Oh, that's what I picked up on over there. What this person... I bury myself in work to forget you. I mean, they could be doing a lot of this. This is someone that's going to try to find balance in any way they can. So if that's putting their head down and going to work about something, they're going to do that. To try to not overreact, try to not think, try to get out of their head, you know. They recognize that their own anxieties have caused a lot of miscommunication here in this connection. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They're most definitely seeing this as a lesson, and most definitely have went through this healing this within themselves, recognizing their own doings here of how they broke some of these pieces. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah. See, I pretend like you don't mean that much, but sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. What would this person say? I lost myself for a little while, and they did. We saw that in the last part of your reading, the first part of your reading. This brokenness, you know, this person kind of really went through that 3 of Swords, that pain. And if there was a separation here, they really experienced all that pain and that toxicity. We saw the Devil, we saw the Moon, we saw that 8 of Cups. You know, they know that they had to heal those things within them. Moving forward. And I keep smelling peanut butter, and I have not had peanut butter today, so I don't know if that's significant, but I have to say what I feel, see, smell, all that stuff. I love myself enough to walk away. I bury myself in work to forget you, and I love myself enough to walk away. And that's a shadow card. This person's kind of being illuminated to the fact that all this healing maybe that they've experienced or went through is them seeing, maybe recognizing their own value, but how that has also affected them when it comes to connection and coming together in relationships. You know, we can recognize our own, look, so many things remind me of you at the bottom of the deck. We can recognize our own value and our own strength and stuff, but sometimes when we're too absorbed in that, we can cut people out of our lives too quickly before we kind of give them a chance. That's the way I feel. That's kind of how I'm feeling here with this person. With I love myself enough to walk away being a shadow card. Maybe in the past they walked away from this because they felt like it was toxic or not good for them, but now they're kind of being illuminated to maybe they were the ones that were bringing some of those toxicities. Maybe they were the ones that were bringing some of the misunderstandings because they weren't maybe being completely authentic here in this connection, and they were letting their fears or illusions get the best of them here, right? Okay, so if that made sense. Let's get some eyes in and see future here energies. We'll get some affirmation cards for advice. Actually, I'm going to get a postcard from Spirit from you guys. For you guys, for some reason, I feel like that would be better here. Future energies moving forward. Woo. Well, that went right over there. Express. Yep, most definitely. That's coming. That heart-to-heart conversation. Get ready for that. And it's taken this person a lot of courage to do this. So be aware. Obsessions. Be careful. There are strong desires and attachments. I think this person is very attached to you, even if they put on like you don't mean as much. They just don't want to overdo it. But those that obsessiveness or that the desire is definitely something that's there. They're trying to temper that, okay? They're just trying to temper that. And they may express to you that maybe that's something that they need to, yeah, there's this like halt, you know, that's something that they need to. We saw that 8 of Wands in reverse, which is a card of putting things on hold or stopping the progress of something. And that's kind of, this person's kind of wanting to say, hold on, let's talk about this, or let's express this. Let's see what we both want here. Yeah, balance, because they want to find that equal balance here. Equal give and take. Yeah. I have ex-partner, so this could be someone that in crossroads and make an effort and safe. Yep. This person wants to make it safe here in this connection and put out some effort here. They're sitting in this at this crossroads energy where they want to express things here with you. And this could be someone from your past, guys, or this could just be it could involve an ex here in y'all's connection. Or it could just be that this is a unfinished love connection. You know, this person feels like things aren't completely finished here. Things are not imbalanced here, and they want it to be. Okay, so let's get a postcard from Spirit, and we'll get some initials to close. I'm also going to get some key cards for advice. Postcard from Spirit for call 2, please, moving forward. Please don't hand me all those. Please don't hand me all those. Postcard from Spirit. Okay, and we'll take that one. We have with love here. We are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when you urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape and is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and pushback when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is that it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life, Spirit. You have made it to the new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this is going to take you next. We're so proud of you. So definitely, I feel like this connection here, guys, is getting like moving to another level. Okay, there's going to be some it's finding balance on a different level. Okay, there's stuff being illuminated. There's new communication that's going to be expressed that you didn't know before. I think this person and you, I think that you're going to have some sort of heart-to-heart here about what attachments that you have here in this connection, and it's going to bring this connection on a stronger level. Okay, how you're going to come together here. Okay, let's get some initials and some key cards to close. Oh, I wanted to get one of these real quick. Forgot about these. Can I have a card, please, for pile 2? Whoa. Well, holy cow, that just flew right out of there. The inner child, and it's number 8, which is progress and moving forward, working together. This coming together, and this card talking a lot about working together. You and this person could have a soul connection to where you can heal the inner child together. You may have this, you know, working together as a team can help the job get done, but it mentions light work on here. It's like the two of you can come together and help heal some inner child wounds. So you may feel like this connection was very triggering for you, brought up a lot of emotional stuff here for you, and this person's made their way through that, you know. You may have already made your way through that. Okay. Or you're getting there. We have guidance. Surrender. You're on the right track. Be artistic. Strength and courage. And initiate. So maybe you should show also your strength here while this person's trying to find theirs, and initiate some sort of conversation here, which will help guide this person to surrender how they are feeling, you know? This person may need a little window of opportunity to be able to express something. And that may be something that they're saying here. Be artistic, do something different here to help encourage this person to open up. Okay, so let's see what the initials are. Felt like I dug around in there forever. So we have 3, which is growth. It's also the Empress in Tarot, Divine Feminine Energy. The X is the crossroads there. We have E, M, J, E, M, J. Oh, we have O, so like that, or 0, so like the, thinking about these and I can't say what I want to say. The Fool in Tarot, which we saw, you know. We also have, come here, S. We have E, C, J, P, T, O, L, G, N, E, H, T, E, and Y. Okay. I'm sure there's tons of stuff. I heard neither here or there. So this is going to be part of being able to leave the past in the past kind of feeling is what I'm feeling here. We have home in the bowl, so that brings out that inner child. So you could feel like home with this person. This person feels like home with you. We have teen here. Maybe this person, maybe they felt like they were acting like a, you know, like a teen. No offense to you teens out there, just saying. You know, like when you're younger and your emotions kind of sometimes can get the best of you. You know, you're still learning how to kind of control that. This person maybe kind of felt that way in this connection. We also have 10, and maybe significant here. What else? I keep wanting to spell light, but it's not in the bowl. There's definitely going to be some light on this connection. You may have not seen it yet, but it will happen. Pot. Like they're stirring some stuff up here. You know, these ideas, these thoughts, this this illumination and this invention kind of energy. They're putting things together here, okay? They're coming up with something here. We have hey. They may text you or because we have text here too. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, we do. We sure do. This person could be texting you. Hey, can we talk? We have PJ. PJs. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave you here. We have I. Or eyes. Their eyes or your eyes may be significant. Or maybe they just, y'all have intense eye contact. This person I feel like is going to want to look in your eyes when they tell you all this, though. Okay? They're not going to, I don't think that they're going to do it over the phone unless they just have to if there's distance here. This is someone that's wanting to really come to you and communicate things to you. We have Joe here as well. So your name may be Joe or you may know a Joe. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna hold this up so y'all can see all these. And yeah, these could be initials or spell something out for you. And we'll leave you here. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it resonates for you guys moving forward. Good luck to you guys. Thanks for being here. If y'all want a personal reading for me, my information for that is in the description box. I'm open for that right now. And thanks for your love and your support and your kindness always, guys. And I hope to see you soon. Hey, pile 3. So pile 3, I'm really excited to do your pile. If you didn't stick around for the intro, I picked stickers also to put on each pile. And crazy enough, I actually pulled the Moon Witch Tarot sticker from the box that went with your tarot deck. I mean, that is so insane to me that happened. So there's obviously 3 individuals here on this card. I see a lot of mushrooms here as well. One in the middle is holding the Sword of Truth. The one on the right is holding the Pentacle. And the one on the left is holding the Cup of Love there. The one in the middle is actually holding the Sword of Truth and the Wand. So this person may feel like they need to defend what their truth is in some kind of way, or they may be kind of wanting to acknowledge the truth of a situation, but knowing that it may cause some sort of conflict if they bring it up. They're waiting for this opportunity, I feel like, and it could pertain to this connection or the love around this connection. There could be some shadow aspects that go into this, okay? So I do feel like this defensive kind of energy for whatever reason. So we'll get more into that as we go. The moon is obviously expressing Pisces energy, by the way, but also expressing some anxieties or some stress that could be a part of this connection and wanting to understand or acknowledge the truth of a situation, okay? So if all that made sense, let's get some of these first. These are got some honey on them. Dang it, honey might be significant. Honey is sweet, brings prosperity. When you think of honey, you think of honey pot, you know. Maybe you call this person honey. Okay, so let's use some of these are the Once Upon a Time oracles. Or I'm sorry, Once Upon a Dream oracles from Moon Moth Goddess. Okay, pile 3. So think about this person, kind of draw their energy in. Pile 3. It's pile 3's person, spirit. What are they? What energy are they having here towards pile 3 in this connection? Person. Not flying way over there. We have commitment here. So you may be in a commitment with this person, or this person may be wanting commitment, or they're just focused on committing. Wondering if you're committed. You have isolation here. You could be wondering if this person's committed to someone else. Or has some, yeah, faithful. Okay. Trigger warning coming from this reading, okay? So this, I feel, is like, I think that if you are in a commitment with this person, you may be wondering if this person's being faithful towards you. And this is the truth that you want to know, and you know that this is going to bring up some sort of conflict if you bring up this maybe unfaithful kind of energy. Now, I do see faithful here. So the only thing is that we have isolation in the middle. If you aren't with this person and this is someone that you're just in disconnect with, that you're wondering about, we have self-love is needed, which is a side note here. I'll get to that. Spirit's wanting me to... We'll get to that in just a second. It's important. This has to do with self-love, okay? If you're not with this person, and this person is someone that you're separated from, you may be kind of wondering if this person's committed to someone else. And if they have put you out into the cold, you're wondering if that's the reason, if they are committed to someone else. Let me get some more. We'll get some the Oracle of the Fairies. Is that what it's called? The Oracle of the Fairies. For some of you, you're just trying to figure out if this is something that you want to remain in, this commitment. How's pile 3's person feeling about pile 3 in this connection, Spirit? Okay. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see the current situation with clear, crystal clear clarity. I think that y'all already kind of know this truth. I think that you may be just tuning into this reading to try to see if this is true or if this is not. I think that I'm gonna focus on this one story that I feel mostly, okay? But there may be still some messages here, so I don't want to like make anybody leave because I don't want to, you know, if there's messages here you need to hear. But there is this very clear storyline that's coming through with some of you, whoever you're committed to, you're in a commitment with, they could be focused on something outside of you, okay? And that's really pulling on your insecurities here. That's why self-love is needed. That's over here on the side. The Spirit's over here trying to tell you that you already know, you already have crystal clear clarity on this situation and what's kind of happening here in this situation. They're wanting you to look at your intuition and kind of get away from these more negative insights of this. This is why this Moon Tarot sticker has come out. You're kind of letting your anxiety get the best of you, and you're creating these illusions. And I do not think that this person is someone that is, I mean, you have faithful here. I think this person is faithful to you. I think that you just feel kind of isolated from them in some sort of way. Or you feel like this person's lying to you about that. In this friendship card, they could have someone around them here. You have 3 here, you have 3 here, guys. There could be someone, third party kind of thing that's around you, and it could be making you feel like this person has someone else, especially if you're in a marriage with this person. But faith is here, faithfulness is here. And they're saying here is you know that this person is faithful to you, but you're allowing yourself to kind of let the insecurities get the best of you here in this situation. This person in this connection, now we're going to focus on them, okay? This person in this connection that you, if you're committed to this person, they feel kind of isolated. They're faithful to you, for sure. They're committed to you, but they do feel kind of isolated. So I don't know what kind of energy that you are currently in other than the self-love needed, but they're recognizing that. And them feeling isolated could have easily pushed them, and I'm not blaming you or anything to that nature, but it could have made them look for that connection that they yearn with you to someone else. And I'm not saying this is someone else as in another person they're messing around with, anything like that. I mean, it could just be just a friend, you know, just a friend, but you're kind of, it's causing even more insecurities within you. Does that make sense? This is a very sensitive reading, I feel like. This is definitely not going to resonate with everybody. For some of you, this is just you worried if someone is completely committed to you or not. Or if they have just someone else. Let's get tarot for this. There's another storyline here for some of you. I'm going to go ahead and tell that one too, okay? A lot of people may have picked this pile. So for some of you, this is a friendship. And this person is actually wanting commitment. And they want your faithfulness here. But they feel like you don't. They feel like you see them as just a friend. And that's making their insecurities kind of play out in this connection. So tell us more about, okay. That seemed awfully fast. We have the High Priestess, which is your intuition, which is also something that picked up here. You have that Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles, holding on to what it is you have. For those of you where this person is wanting commitment, they don't want to lose the opportunity here. They want to hold on to you, but they haven't expressed this to you yet. For those of you where you're afraid of the person that you're committed with, or the person that you're with has commitments elsewhere or is involved somewhat with someone else, I feel like you're kind of being, the Four of Pentacles is someone that's holding on tightly to what it is they have, putting some boundaries up. And I think what's happening here is because you're in this energy, you're putting these boundaries up when it comes to this person, which in turn is making them feel isolated. But it's coming from a sense of illusion and not reality. So it's not something that is realistic here with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's not any kind of gravity to the situation. It's just more so kind of you being kind of up in your head about things. Okay. So we're narrowing it down to two scenarios here. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's causing this person here these are the insecurities here, guys. And it's causing this person to feel kind of like you're isolating them, you're pushing them out. The Queen of Wands, it's normally Leo energy for me, but for some reason I'm seeing it Sagittarius right now. And you also have Pisces here with the High Priestess, which I've already mentioned once. But when she's in reverse, she's not her normal self. She's insecure, which is I'm heavy picking up on this reading. So I think that if this is someone that you're worried about and you're in a commitment with someone, they're not attracted to this person. They're not attracted to that person like you think they are. They are clearly just a friend. This person is faithful to you. I just want to go ahead and get that kind of out of the way. And take a deep breath. But for others of you, this is someone that they feel very insecure about how you feel about them, and that's why they're not opening up to you, even though they would like to have commitment with you. They feel like they've kind of lost an opportunity. This is someone that feels like maybe you friend-zoned them in some kind of way. Guys, if you haven't noticed, I'm picking up on two completely different stories, okay? So y'all are just going to have to kind of stay with me here on this one. Can I have another one, please? Okay, so the Three of Pentacles wants to come up, right? We see it. This is commitment. This is working together. And this person ultimately wants to kind of, if this is someone you're committed to, this person wants to work this out. They're in this. They're not going anywhere. They're committed to this. If you're experiencing some heavy anxiety right now or insecurities, this person is right there with you, helping you through this. And for those of you that aren't, then this person is kind of in a space where, if this is like a friend that wants to be more than that, this person's in a space to where they're trying to figure out how they can work with you and work together here and get out of the friend zone, They may be actually about to offer you some sort of gift that comes from the heart to kind of help extend that idea that maybe they're more than a friend to you. They're really thinking about how they can kind of reach out in more of a personal way to kind of get you to see that they care more about you than what maybe they originally have put out there. Because they've been too insecure to kind of stand up or speak up about that, you know? It's interesting because, Queen of Swords, I was just thinking about this. On this sticker here, she's holding, you know, I said she's holding that sword up in the air like she wants the truth, but she's holding that wand as well. And you have the Queen of Wands, now you have the Queen of Swords, which I was just thinking about this. This is kind of, for both scenarios, this person is sitting in a place to where this is going to help them to see where they need to go. They want communication about this person here. If this is a commitment that you're in, this person sitting here going, you'll see that this is true. You're gonna just see. Just wait and see. You know, the Three of Wands is about waiting for your ships to come in, and they're looking at this, going, "You'll see that I'm faithful here. You'll see that I'm committed to this relationship here," and that's the truth. And the other part of it is the friendship thing. If this is a friend, this is somebody that's sitting here and they're insecure about how to kind of speak up for themselves, and they're waiting for the right opportunity for that. And like I said, I think that they may be kind of sending you some sort of gift here. Let's see about the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? If this is a friend, they're still trying to figure you out, know more about you. The Two of Swords, yeah. This is someone that's trying to figure out if they want to express what it is that they feel, and they're still trying to, if this is a committed relationship here, this person is trying to keep decisions and things and communications and all kinds of stuff to themselves. They don't want to express a whole lot to you because they don't want to make your anxiety worse than what it already is. And they may be making, we're going to look into that Two of Swords there. I think that they're indecisive about how it is that how you feel mentally, you know. The other scenario here where this is a friend, I think that person's kind of just sitting there trying to decide if they want to, you know, tell you everything about how they feel, or if they don't, and they're still trying to figure you out. And that's what I mean by this person's still trying to study you. They want to, because they're playing off of the insecurities, this is someone that's going to want to try to figure out if you feel something for them or not before they kind of take that initiative, right? Because they don't want to make their insecurities worse by putting themselves out there and then you kind of turning them down. Why is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? Okay. Double back flip there. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, for some of you, you are very much so afraid of the insecurities here. But like I said, I mean, a third party situation going on here. You have three, friendship, three here, three of Swords in reverse can represent third party situation. You go from the 2 to the 3. But when it's in reverse, it's saying, I want to make amends. I want to get over this. I want things to be okay, you know. There's no reason for this pain that's here because this Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. It's not grounded. Your idea that you have about this third party thing is not realistic. It's causing pain that's unnecessary. And then for the others of you where this is a friend and they're wanting to offer you something, again, they're afraid of, they could have been turned down in the past, or they could recognize you as someone that's getting over pain or heartbreak. So they don't want to come in too quickly. So they just kind of started to be a friend to you, and now they're stuck in the friend zone. Okay, so tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Okay, we've had almost all the queens now. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So both scenarios, this is why this person, if you're committed to them, they're feeling isolated here, and they're not they're holding on to, they see you as someone that's holding boundaries up with them when it comes to their love. And that's really hard for this person. They feel like you're shutting them out. 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 For those of you, this is a friend. It's almost like, I mean, do you see the way that she's kind of looking over at this and this? It's like they're waiting for the right opportunity. It's like they're holding this Queen of Cups until it's the perfect opportunity to kind of express what they feel. The Queen of Cups is someone that's loving and caring and has, you know, feels a certain way. It can be a very close friend. The Queen of Cups in reverse can. If this is for some of you, if this is, and you have that dolphin there, it's representing friendship as well. If this is someone you're committed to and you're worried about them being friends with somebody outside of you that they aren't even attracted to, they may even say, I will shut that person out. You have that Four of Pentacles there, like, which is a boundary. You know, that's a boundary. But for others of you, if this is a friend and they're wanting to be more than that, they're seeing you as closed off. They see you as not ready or not opening up to them just yet. Because you could be still getting over some heartbreak. So it's not that they understand, you know, they understand why that's there. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Queen of Wands, why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? Okay, well, that kind of wiggled its way out. We have the Eight of Wands here. Yeah. I mean, this is moving forward, you know, making progress, communicating, communication, fast movement forward. To be there to clarify that Queen of Wands in reverse, it's like someone that's saying, your insecurities are getting the best of you here. You're kind of going fully off of this insecurity here and thinking that I'm doing something that I'm not, kind of energy. And this is how they're kind of seeing you in this connection, if that's somebody you're committed to. If this is a friend, they're saying, I don't want to let my insecurities get the best of me here. I want to be able to communicate even though I don't feel like, you know, I don't, there's a message here as well that they don't want anybody else to kind of take that opportunity. You know, there's a little bit of jealousy that kind of goes into this. They don't want you to be exposed to anyone else coming in and taking you when they have spent all this time trying to build up this kind of friendship and this courage to come in and communicate something. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Okay. King of Cups, guys. You have the King and Queen of Cups here. That's the Five of Swords is the conflict that's taking place. And under that, you have that Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Justice. Justice comes out to play. Oh, sorry if that was loud, guys. So the conflict that's here, obviously, is whether or not someone's being faithful. And you have the three people here as well. And this, she's holding the Two Swords where she's making the decision to have the truth or see the clarity. But for others of you, if this is a friendship, this is, you know, them saying, okay, I don't want you to be kind of walking away from anyone else. And they're having this internal battle with that, you know, needing to kind of find their strength, find their courage here to kind of communicate things to you, but not wanting to scare you off at the same time. If this is a commitment, guys, the King and Queen of Cups for me is the mother and dad of tarot. That's the way that I kind of look at it. It's like, yeah, because they're in charge of the cups. You know, you always have your parents kind of in that position to where parents are supposed to be in that position to where they're always there for you, kind of emotionally supportive. And that's the way I see this. So, but you aren't seeing eye to eye here, right? Because they feel like you're closed off. You have a boundary that's set there, but they are committed to this. This is someone that is committed to this here with you, working with you on this. And you could be an artist, you know, you could be, you could be someone that is some sort of artist here, how she's painting this picture and he's kind of sitting here waiting or watching her. And he has that cup of love, you know. I'm sitting here with my cup of love and I'm waiting for you to kind of get your head on straight or see things clearly. And, you know, I'm expressing to you what it is that I want from this connection and that I'm committed to this connection. For those of you, this is a friend. I do feel like this friend's going to come towards you wanting some kind of commitment from you here. And I think that for some of you, they're going to bring it in the way of a gift, and it's going to come from the heart. It's either something that they've made, something that they've that took them a lot to kind of finally to get, that's something that they're excited about because it's going to have meaning behind it. And there's purpose behind that. Okay. So if all that made sense, and I know that was, haven't done a reading in a while where it was two completely different scenarios that were playing out, but let's see what this person would say to you. And this is going to come out weird because actually I'm going to do this in two different ways, okay? If you are the person that is in the commitment that you're struggling with, what would that person say to you? The commitment person. Well, that came right out. I'm not coming back. And that's a shadow card. We both know I'm not the one for you. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, okay, I got it. So, it didn't take me long. So, Spirit's like, no. With this Four of Pentacles and this isolation that's here, and I told you if this is anyone else, this person is isolating that person kind of out. They're not going back to that. Okay, they're going to be the ones to tell you, I don't have to have anything to do with them. If they're around, I'll just ignore them. That kind of energy, because they don't want you to feel any kind of certain way. We both know that I'm not the one for you. It's almost like this person would more or less say, you know, that person's not the person for me. You're the person for me. You're the person that I want. You're the person I'm committed to. That kind of energy's there. They're trying to help you kind of get through this. Tell me, okay. I saved your texts and messages. Oh, I just got something here, guys. This is a conflict. I just felt like somebody had an argument about someone else's text messages or messages that someone else was sending, and it could have been that outside party. And that caused kind of this kickoff of this unfaithful energy to come in. And I'm becoming a better person. For some of you, this person that was committed to you here, this may not be somebody that they're, oh my gosh, I'm getting this here, guys, the story. This is someone from their past or someone from your past, okay? This could be on your side too. Or this could be, okay, you know how when you have an argument over someone, an outside third party, if they text you, if they call you, or if they found something and you're like, why did you save all that? And then it blows up to this big old huge thing. And then you kind of point the finger at the other person and said, well, you did this and you did that a long time ago. And you saved all that stuff. Why would you save all those things for that person? So obviously they still mean something to you. I'm getting like this whole entire conflicted argument that's taking place in my head right now. So that might be somebody's story here. But making that decision to kind of hold on to that is what's kind of sparked this whole conflict, okay? And they're saying, you know, that's not who I was. I'm different now. I'm better now than I was then. So if they've done anything to you in the past, like that on top of this Three of Swords right here, they're saying that's not the same anymore. I'm faithful to you now. That's not. We've been through that and over that, but it's coming back up. What else? Whew, okay. This is a very sensitive reading. What else? I couldn't tell you face to face. And that goes with this person in this friendship as well. You know, they're having a hard time telling you that they see you more than that. What else would this person say? Messing up all my cards here. I hope that you can forgive me one day. If this person that you're committed to didn't tell you face to face about something, and then you found out through maybe a text message that they saved or something like that, and they're saying, you know, I'm sorry I did that, and I'm sorry it brought up all these insecurities in you, but I didn't mean for that to happen. I didn't mean to save that, or I didn't want to tell you because of what happened in the past, and I didn't think that you needed to know, or I didn't want you to be worried about it, or I felt like you were in a position to where it would cause you just more stress, and I didn't want to do that. You know, all that kind of stuff is there. But I hope that you can forgive me one day. Is this person saying, I hope you can forgive me for that. What about the friendship person? Let's focus on that for a minute. What is the friendship person? What would they say to pile 3? This person that's a friend wanting more, what would they say to pile 3? We'll take all those. Perfect. I wish I could share my good news with you. I forgive you. Ouch. Whew. I'll wait for a sign from you, and I need security. Yep. Okay. So this person's looking for commitment. Okay. They want commitment from you, but they are in it because they're insecure in a way. They're waiting for a sign to make sure that that's the same thing that you would want, or you're ready for something like that if you've recently got out of a painful situation. This I forgive you, which is right on top of this 3 of Pentacles. If they see you as someone that maybe this is something that they would say to you when they come to you, right? If you turn their commitment down, they'll say, I forgive you for that. Like, they'll still be around. They still want to be in a connection with you. They still want to be your friend. But they're saying if you turn them down, that's okay, that they'll still be there. But they have to take that risk or that chance. And the good news could be that gift. I'm telling you, some of you are going to get something. Okay, so let's take a look and see what these are. The mystical journey oracles, and I just want to get one for advice for pile 3. We have eternal self, number 23. This is, to me, guys, this is something that needs to change internally. Divine being, look at that right underneath there. Yeah, they're wanting you to remember your divinity here. Remember that you have the answers within you, and you're kind of needing to kind of separate yourself from the reality and what's your illusion. Eternal self, this is the number 23, which is 5 is change and conflict, but 2 is making a balanced place out of the growth that you've experienced. Recognizing your growth and recognizing that you can kind of move forward past this, that you have the strength to do that. If this is anxieties, if this is this other person, I just saw soulmate and ex-partner. Between a soulmate and an ex-partner here, guys. There you go. What was I going to say now? That threw me completely off. Self-love is needed here. If this is a friend and they're looking to come towards you, self-love is needed for that. But if this is you kind of being in the place where you're closed off from that person because you are still healing past some sort of pain or heartbreak, then, I mean, you don't, if you want this person, if you haven't seen them like that before, but you didn't know, and now you do, there's a thought wrapped around that with not closing yourself off too much. Don't isolate yourself too much, you know? Because you have an opportunity. You don't want to miss that opportunity. Yeah. Confusion. This is all over this reading, this moon deck. Moon energy all over here. Pisces, distorted kind of Pisces energy. Too far up in your head. The present is clouded. The future is uncertain. More information is needed for clarity. Yep. What else? What else? Stress, guys. This situation is causing stress and anxiety. Exactly. The confusion here, that you have, the overall, both scenarios here. We have, see, there's that opportunity for love. And guys, and hope is at the bottom of the deck. Can't get any more than that. Can't get any better than that. And sexual union is in reverse, because I'm telling you right now, if this is a third-party situation, this person doesn't want to have anything to do with that person. There was some sort of misunderstanding that took place here when it comes to that. And the guardedness that goes into that. It is safe for you to love this person. If this is someone that you want to connect with, even if you're a commitment with them, it's safe for you to love this person. There's an opportunity here to reconnect with this person you're committed to have a renewal here, okay? To fix this, to come out of confusion and stress and have a renewal here. And for the ones of you that were this is a friend that's wanting to express themselves, if you've been feeling confused about this person and it's been stressing you out, this offer's coming, okay? They're working on it. They just have to build up, they have to feel safe. They have to build up this safety and feel comfortable and have courage in order to do that. Okay. Let's get, what am I going to get? Let's get a postcard from Spirit. How about that? We'll get a postcard from Spirit, and we'll get some key cards and some initials and close. So this was different. I hope it wasn't too confusing. Two completely different situations, I feel like. Both kind of more or less a friendship, third party kind of thing in the background. Pile 3, please, Spirit, advice. Pile 3 for advice. 2 cards came out. I'm going to read them both, actually, because we have 2 scenarios here, okay? So I don't feel like that's a coincidence. You are pure joy, and you are loved. Let's read your pure joy first. Now is one of those times that you're being asked to add some distance, take a step back, and do nothing but observe. Don't worry about how long it takes to regroup. Just know that it's temporary and actually an opportunity to take a breath, slow down, and look at how far that you've come. Yeah, absolutely. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering decision-making process. In this way, you can approach things from a more natural and non-judgmental place. We know that you will make the right choice. Trust us when we say, now is not the time to get too close to the fray. Stay back now. You will be glad that you did. Love you. So yeah, this is the commitment kind of scenario here. And this is what they said here before with this eternal self. You've grown past this. You're strong enough to get through this. You can do this. These illusions that you're creating, they're wanting you to kind of take a step back and look at this through the eyes of someone else. If this was someone else's situation, what would you be seeing it like? You need to change the perspective. Look at it in the other scenario. I think they're saying to use your intellectual side and your intuition together as a unit instead of just letting your intuition run away with itself. Okay, because sometimes that can put us into that moon energy, which is not such a great place to be. It's hard to make clear decisions when you're running all in the moon. You can't run around at night and make clear decisions on which direction to go if you can't see clearly, and you can't with the moon. You have to wait for clarity with the sun. Okay. You are loved. Do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone? Or you might have no value? Maybe you think that you need to control everything or else nothing will get done. Be healed, be completed, etc. You may think that you need to conform to what others expect of you or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome. But we don't think that would be a good choice. How about this? Even if you make temporary uncomfortable, even if you it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different, set that boundary, delegate responsibility to another, ask for your needs to be met. And when you're faced with an impossible situation or sticky, embellished relationship, repeat this mantra: I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. Love you so, so much. If this is a friend that's coming back around towards you, and for some of you, you may not even want this person. There's a message here that you may be afraid to be completely honest with this person, or may feel like you have to kind of tiptoe around this. And it's saying that, you know, you didn't cause for them to have feelings for you. You didn't cause for this situation to be what it is. You don't need to control it. You just need to be honest with this person. For some of you, if you want this connection with this new person, or this friend, and you're coming from a place to where you've just got your heart broke, and this person's coming to you in this way, or you feel bad because of that, you need to kind of put a boundary up. If you're not completely healed, you need to be honest with that person and say that you're not ready for this. You're not ready for something like that. Don't feel bad about it. The honesty is the best way to go, because you most definitely don't want to bring any of those insecurities or that pain or whatever was caused from that past relationship into this new relationship, okay? So don't just, you're going to have to be honest with that person and say, you know, I'm not ready for it yet. I'm still healing. You don't have to do anything just because if this person comes to you and say, I want commitment, or, I need security here in this relationship, or I'm going to have to like walk away, or whatever it is, you make sure you have this self-love, and you stay true to the nature of yourself and what you're capable of offering. Don't give too much of yourself away just because this person is asking for it, okay? Always make sure you feel comfortable with what you give and how you give it. Okay, well, there's not very many here. Dissolve into here. Stay in the here and now and stay out of your head. It's a belief. And have a good time. Abso-freaking-lutely. That will help. Yeah, it always helps, I feel like, to kind of reconnect with someone as far as having that inner child. If you have an inner child connection here to this person that you're committed to, which I'm sure you do, especially if you're married to this person, I'm sure at some point you have this, I mean, obviously you've had some kind of fun there. So if you can kind of reconnect back to that energy and dissolve into what is in the here and now, and just be in the here and now, and not be so far out in the, illusions and anxiety and stress of everything. It's a belief, okay? You're gonna, whatever you believe to be true will be true. It's the way your mind will end up working. So if you can have fun and have a good time and get out of that energy, I think it would be such a good thing for you. And reconnecting with this person will be a good thing for them too, because they are definitely feeling a little isolated here. And for this other person, if you're not sure how you feel about them, if this is a friend, go off and have a good time. Go on that date if that's what they're wanting, just to kind of fill them out and kind of see if you can be more than friends here. Okay. We have Y-S. A, say something. Say something. Z, V. We have 8 and 2, which is 10. So there's completion of a cycle that's taking place here, or it's coming to a close. 8 is progress. 2 is making the decision there. We have EX. This can involve an X. We already saw that once. We have X, M or W, O or 0, which is the full leap of faith. We have O, I, L, R, O, and A. This could be an elm. Did I say that? We have moo. Cow might be significant. We have love. Yeah, there's definitely love all over this reading. There's just a lot of conflict that's taking place here. You know, just working through it, working through it. We have R. They are in love with you, if you're wondering. XO. Hugs and kisses. What else? We have Liz. Could be somebody's name. Okay, guys. So I'm going to leave you here. I'm sure there's tons of more stuff here, but I'm going to leave you here. Time's up. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Hope it resonates with you guys. Hope it makes sense to you guys for sure. This one was loaded. And good luck to you guys moving forward, and the best. I hope that y'all can get through this, and so good luck. Sending you my love and my light. Thanks for being here. Thanks for your love and your support always, and I hope to see you guys soon.